What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with another video. Join us now as we look at this week's edition of the Blue Brand, as well as the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including the heartwarming reason why Shotzi went bald. It's now possible for John Cena and The Rock to return to WWE. A former superstar preparing for retirement. Is a WCW wrestler stepping back in the ring, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new channel, Wrestlelamia Shorts. Now, as always, we won't recap the matches, but just look at the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. As always, we start off with the good as number 1, Shotzi's heartwarming sacrifice. Shotzi's new look may seem to be the WWE's latest attempt to get her over, but it's something far more meaningful. In case you haven't heard, she shaved her head to show support for her sister Shawnee, who is undergoing chemotherapy for bile duct cancer. According to Sportskeeda, fortunately Shawnee's cancer was diagnosed in the early stages and she's undergone surgery to remove it. Incorporating Shotzi's real-life heroism into a storyline works on 2 levels. First, it gives Shotzi a chance to double down on her character as a wild child, and second, it empowers her as she takes the negative of having damage control cut her hair and show that she's the one who is in control. Contrast that with a scenario where the WWE might have had damage control shave Shotzi's head, making her look weak. It'll be interesting to see how things play out with her character, as a program with Bayley could give her a chance to step out of the shadows. In the meantime, we send our well wishes to Shawnee for a full recovery. Number 2, Paul Heyman eats a super kick. If ever a heel deserved to eat a super kick, it's Paul Heyman. It's obvious to everyone but Reigns that the Tribal Council has been manipulating everyone in the bloodline for his own personal gain, and that he's ready to sell out anyone if it's convenient for him. As much as fans want to see Heyman get what's coming for him, the WWE has wisely protected the wise man from getting hit, the most recent example being last year at SummerSlam when he ate an F5 from Brock Lesnar. Last night's super kick was the right time for Heyman to lose some teeth, and he served as a proxy for fans who want Jey Uso to get revenge on Solo and Roman, something they'll have to wait until SummerSlam for. Number 3, LA Knight calls out Theory. The WWE finally recognized what fans have known for the last 6 months, that LA Knight is one of the most popular superstars on the roster, and it's time to present him as a babyface. Knight cut the usual fan promo and he teased something that Knight fans are eager to see, LA Knight winning his first championship in WWE, and even better, taking it from the much hated Austin Theory. Number 4, Hurt Business reopening. Is the Hurt Business reforming? Yeah, we've heard this one so many times, and we were hoping that it was going to happen, as Bobby Lashley invited the Street Profits into his limousine, had fans buzzing that the Almighty is either forming a new version of the group or forging his own faction. Although the original Hurt Business was glorious while it lasted, the WWE jobbed Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander so much it's best to move on. Number 4, Grayson Waller nails it. Grayson Waller continues to amaze on the microphone as he has his finger on the pulse of the WWE Universe. He can think quickly and he knows how to capitalize on publicity, such as his recent social media melee with The Rock. It's mind-blowing to think of how many talented talkers Smackdown has right now, and they can also crush it in the ring. Number 6, Santos Escobar gets another win. Speaking of crushing it in the ring, kudos to the WWE for booking another W for Santos Escobar, a talent well deserving of a push, and a reminder that Triple H is serious about creating new stars. Even if he's had so many wrestlers, it seems to take forever to give any one grappler a sustained push. And a wild main event. Last night's main event of Asuka defending her WWE Women's Championship against Bianca Belair was all but guaranteed to be a good match, but the WWE spiced things up with the subplots of Charlotte Flair gunning for the title and Io Sky looking for the right moment to cash in her Money in the Bank briefcase. This led to complete chaos towards the end of the match, with Asuka slipping away with her title before Sky could cash it in. The WWE isn't holding back when it comes to creating a high-stakes atmosphere around the title, not only with the quality of Asuka's opposition, but Io Sky's readiness to cash in her briefcase at just the right moment. But that was good, what about the bad? But to be fair, there really was no bad. Last night's Smackdown was strong from start to finish. While the Bloodline is the Blue Brand's foundation, they found time to explore a variety of storylines and continue developing new stars. Of course, if there was no bad, there's no downright ugly. Smackdown was another strong show with nothing bad, let alone ugly. With any luck, fans who tuned into last week's show in droves came back this week to see what else the WWE had to offer besides Roman Reigns. What do you guys think of the Blue Brand this week? Let us know in the comments down below. Now let's move on to the news. Now first we looks at the heartwarming reason why Shotzi went bald. The top of today's news is a story so positive that it deserves special attention. As we mentioned in our Smackdown analysis, Smackdown superstar Shotzi Blackheart shaved her head to show support for her sister Shaunie. Shotzi posted a video of the WWE angle on Instagram along with a message of love for her sister. A GoFundMe has been set up for her. Next up, it's now possible for John Cena and The Rock to return to wrestling. Now, are Cena and The Rock returning to wrestling now that the Screen Actors Guild is on strike? As fans know, both superstars' busy Hollywood schedule has kept them from making many, or in The Rock's case, any appearances in the ring. Can things now change? While there's already speculation that one or both men could return, it's important to keep in mind that the actors on strike are prohibited from making outside appearances such as film premieres, meet and greets and other functions. While it's unknown how professional wrestling is viewed as an outside appearance, largely since wrestling has no union, there's a possibility that Cena and The Rock could incur the wrath of the Screen Actors Guild if they show up on television while their fellow actors and screenwriters are on strike. Next up, an AEW star headed to WWE. Could AEW's loss be the WWE's gain? You may recall a recent report that AEW chose not to renew Brian Pillman Jr.'s contract, and now rumors are flying, no pun intended, that Brian has been spotted at the WWE PC. Let's look at a recent report from Fightful Select concerning the second-gen wrestler. When we asked WWE sources, they confirmed that as of now, Pillman had not been signed but was working out at the facility. We were told what he's doing resembles a bit of a get-to-know-you meeting, and the WWE had media interest when he became available. Pillman had been with AEW since it opened in 2019, but never seemed to find success past the mid-card, whether it was in singles competition or with Varsity Blonde's tag team partner Griff Garrison. According to Fightful, Pillman isn't the only free agent under consideration. We're told that things regarding a lot of people they bring in are being kept close to the vest, but that Pillman was in plain sight of many others at the PC. There's no word on who the WWE is interested in signing. You may recall rumors earlier this year that the WWE had an unofficial hiring freeze due to its efforts to sell the company. Next up, has a WWE superstar quietly left? The rumors of WWE being interested in Brian Pillman Jr. are particularly interesting and somewhat ironic compared to the recent rumor that Eric Young is headed back to Impact Wrestling. A Young, who seems to have a revolving door between the WWE and Impact, worked in the WWE as part of the Sanity faction before his 2020 release. He then returned to Impact only to leave in 2022 when he talked that he had signed with the WWE. Indeed, at one point it was believed he was going to be involved in the Bray Wyatt After Wyatt's return the same year, but obviously that never happened. Despite the rumors, Young never showed up on WWE television. Our PW insiders Mike Johnson is reporting on Young's latest wrestling home. Eric Young was spotted this afternoon at a Detroit airport, lending credence to the theory that I proposed earlier today that it could be Scott D'Amore's partner at Slammiversary. If so, he obviously exited WWE quietly. Fightful reported last year that Young had signed a deal with WWE. Despite Young's absence from WWE, their policy of wanting to debut wrestlers until the company had a storyline in place for them had some fans thinking Young's debut was just a matter of time. However, if he did sign with the WWE and is now out, fans will be interested to know what happened behind the scenes. Now, a 24th May 2023 tweet from Young may provide some clues, as he noted, "Time to work, when the world hands you lemons, well, you know how the rest. See you all again real soon, big change coming." Now, Impact's Slammiversary show takes place tonight, so we may have some answers soon. A former superstar looking to retire. Now, it seems that former superstar Jimmy Wang Yang is preparing to wrestle his last match. At least according to Wrestling News' Paul Davis, who reports that Yang is returning this weekend for Pro Wrestling Noah's One Night Dream on 15th July. He'll be teaming with Super Crazy and Stallion Rogers against Anthony Green, Yohei, and Tada Sakai. The article noted Yang had been working in the indie circuit in addition to operating his limo service, Jimmy's Redneck Party Bus. And finally, a WCW wrestler stepping back into the ring. Now, last but not least, a former superstar, Lash LaRue, is returning to the ring and making his first appearance in Game Changer Wrestling. Inside the Ropes reported that the top independent promotion made the announcement that Lash LaRue will make his return to the Squared Circle after being retired for over a decade. LaRue will have a new beginning on September 1st in Chicago at Say You Will. But there you have it, folks. I'll look at Smackdown as well as the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Be sure to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.